Hey Aries, it's Suzanne. How are you? Happy St. Patty's Day weekend. Okay, so I'm doing your reading this week for the week of the 17th through the 24th. Okay, I will be doing a little quick bonus St. Patty's Day weekend reading at the end of this reading. But this is your weekly. All right, let's see what's going on with you guys. Fire signs. One more shuffle. All right, so this is the extra card that I'm using to help clarify who is who potentially, okay? All right. So Aries, we have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And then down here we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay. My goodness. What is going on with you? All right. This deck is too big for me to shuffle normally, so I have to shuffle like this. It is what it is. But I like these cards. This is the Angel Tarot. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so up here we have the Queen of Swords, which is the Queen of Air in this deck. And down here we have the Four of Earth, or the Four of Pentacles. Okay, all right, so Earth and Air energy here to start. So I think somebody is feeling guilty about thinking about what they need to say to you. I feel like this down here is you. I feel it right away. All right. So Queen of Air, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you. Okay, so somebody is feeling guilty about needing to do something or say something. And I feel like this has to do with a relationship here. Now, the Four of Pentacles, you, I feel, are holding on. You're holding on to this relationship, okay? And I think that there is a sense of blaming this person. I think this person has been all over the map with you lately. I feel like this person has, you know, it's almost like they have almost like a split personality going on right now. You know, they're one way with you one day, and then they're sweet and kind and loving one day, and then the next day you feel like they're a different person. You know, I feel like they're all over the map. And I feel like it has to do with the fact that they need to say something, and it's making them feel rather guilty. And you are holding on. It's almost like you're trying to be patient with this person. You're not completely sure as to what is going on with them. I think you find yourself blaming them for things. I don't think it's outwardly, though. I think you're holding this in, so I think you're carrying a bit of a load right now emotionally because of the behavior this person is displaying. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Air, okay, which is the Knight of Swords. All right, so I feel like this has been going on a while. It feels like this is coming in quickly. But I feel like this person knows what they want to say. I think they are afraid of it coming out in a hurtful manner. But in the meantime, it's really screwing with your head, is what I feel like. Then we got Two of Fire. All right, so Two of Wands here. All right. I kind of feel like you have a sense for what's going on and why this person is possibly in this state. Because it feels almost like you're going to make the choice about what's going on here before this person, even with the Knight of Air here coming in fast. I feel like you're going to make this choice first. You're going to be the one that makes this choice about what's going on here. Because there's definitely a feeling of imbalance here. And I don't feel like, up until this point, I don't feel like you guys have been talking about what the problem or the issue is. There's an issue here, but you know, you kind of go about your lives. You know the issue's there, but it's like neither one of you really want to talk about it. All right, so then we have the Eight of Pentacles here for this person. All right, so I feel like this person feels like they have put a lot of work into this relationship. Okay? I feel like this is a long-term relationship or somebody that you've known for quite a while. All right, so they feel like they have put in quite a bit of work here. I feel like, you know, maybe recently, the last year or two, what was normal for them in the past, what was normal as far as what they gave to you, I feel has been disrupted. Their behavior does not seem consistent with the person that you've known over many years. But they're in their head. They do feel guilty about this. There's something that they feel guilty about here. And then for you down here, we have the Empress. So again, I feel like you are going to be the one that makes the call. They may have known what was going to happen before you did, but I feel ultimately you're going to be the one that chooses the path. And it's going to be the path that's best for you. And when you do that, even if it's hurtful, okay, not only to them but to you, I feel like on the other side of this had to happen in order to push you towards, you know, that feeling of joy and abundance again. I feel like you had this with this person for a significant period of time, for a significant period of your life. and something has changed. You know, people simply can outgrow each other. You can totally tell in a restaurant, what stage or what level a relationship is in. And there are some relationships where people stay completely engaged and continue to, find new things to talk about. And the reason that is because both people allow each other to grow over the course of their life. However, when everything feels completely routine and completely, similar from day to day, and neither person really challenges the other over the course of a period of time, what ends up happening is that both people will find their growth, a lot of levels of their growth outside of that relationship. So, by the time it gets to a point like I feel this is at, it's challenging. It's really challenging to come together. It's almost like you're two different people right now. And that's not bad. That happens. I feel like both of you are on a path to grow, but it might be to grow separately. It may not be, okay? It may be that you just haven't communicated over the years the way that you needed to. I feel like if you guys had, a conversation, in a completely different place outside of your normal lives, I think you would find that you, in a lot of ways, you don't know each other anymore. But this is going to be, I feel like this really is your decision. And honestly, I feel like this person prefers it that way. And that might be, somewhat of a burden to you. But I do feel it's your choice. Because whatever choice that you make, I feel will guide both of you in the right direction. But I feel like you have been the one that's been holding on to a lot of the weight of the relationship. And you've got some internal resentment right now. And I feel like this person feels that, and they feel some significant guilt over this. Okay? But I think you both know. I really do. I think you both know that this relationship is at a key place right now where something's got to give. All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say about you guys here. Aries. We got 1. Whoops. 2. 3. All right, let's see. Okay. Up here, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. All right. And then down here, we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Now, what I'm going to say about this card, I feel that this person feels restricted in love in general right now. All right. There's a reason that they're not opening up, that they're stuck in their head. If this guilt has something to do with it, which I think it may, this person, honestly could have met somebody. Okay. That's probably, that may or may not be something that you want to hear. Okay. So I I'm sorry for that. You know, the universe is saying that it's safe for this person to love. And that's why I feel like this is your choice as to whether or not you guys can reconnect here, or this person is going to be let go by you so you can move into a happier place first and foremost, but so they can move on to whatever it is that is going on up here. Something is happening here. Okay, I'm just going to say that. That's what I feel like. I'm sorry. I don't, you know. But as far as letting go of control issues, again, that brings us back to the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you are holding on. I understand it. I totally do. But it's like, what are you really, think about it, what are you really holding on to at the end of the day? Are you holding on to somebody that, you know, where you guys have just grown apart, and this person just, and this could be vice versa, certainly. This definitely could be you, and this could be the person, other person in the relationship. But I tend to feel like this is you for some reason in this reading. So be careful how hard you try to hold on to something, because at the end of the day, you probably know deep down in your heart what may need to happen. And it's just about going through it. That may not be the easiest thing in the world for sure, but sometimes that's what needs to happen. All right, so Aries, that's what I have for you for your reading. And then I'm going to pull 3 quick cards for your weekend reading for St. Patty's Day. Let's see if we get any repeats. I'm using the Romance Tarot for this. You never know. 2, 3. Okay, here we go. 1. All right, so we have the 3 of Wands. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have Death. All right. 3 of Wands, you're preparing. You're preparing to expand your horizons, expand how you think about love. Okay, and again, that certainly could be, you know, applying to this current relationship and, you know, whether or not it's workable for you. But you are preparing for this. 3 of Pentacles, after you have prepared mentally, you know, I feel like you are going to have a period where you collaborate a little bit with a trusted friend or a trusted family member to really kind of break this down and figure out, you know, probably what choice you're going to make. This might be happening this weekend. The 3rd card that you got was Death. And one way or the other, okay, this situation, this relationship is going to change, okay? It's going to transform. It's going to transform you into the Empress, into that energy of abundance. Whatever decision you make, I feel like will be the right decision for you. Okay? But one way or the other, you're going to be talking about this relationship with somebody that you trust this weekend. And, I feel transformation and the end of this situation is coming here very quickly. I feel like this has been going on for too long for you. You're holding on to things. They're in their head. They're being one person one day, another person another day. It's like enough is enough. It's not serving either one of you. Okay? All right. Again, this is a general reading. It felt somewhat specific this week for Aries. But, it may or may not resonate. And if it doesn't resonate, or, that's okay. That's okay. Throw it out. All right. But that's what I have for you this week, Aries. Okay. But I do hope that you have a happy St. Patty's Day. If you're in a happy relationship, certainly please do not apply this to your situation. Okay. Most people watch readings because they're in struggle about something. Okay. So I certainly don't want anyone to, who's in a happy relationship to watch this and think, oh my gosh, right? Don't do that to yourself, because that's not who this is for. All right. Anyway, that's what I've got. And I will talk to you next week. Thanks so much, Aries. Bye.